All right, what's up, everyone? Today we are going to do a deep dive underwriting analysis on a potential co-living property in South Florida. It is Hollywood, Florida, just a little bit above Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Audrey, this one is actually 15 minutes away from Fort Lauderdale Airport. Just a
Okay.
side note. All right, so what do you want to look at first? Just the location, floor
Yeah.
plan, the map? What are you thinking?
Let's start with location. That's always kind of the first place to start.
All right, so let me pull it up on the maps here. So the way I found this, a wholesaler brought it. Um, I'm not looking for deals like this at all, but it was one that caught my eye, and I was like, all right, this is actually worth digging more into. All right, so I'm gonna pull it up on Redfin. Little background info: it is a type of co-living already, but one of the big things that it's not following legally are the areas of egress.
Got it.
So, all right, here it is on the map. Pull up my screen share. But yeah, I think it even has two kitchens. All right, so I'm gonna zoom out. So there's Miami, and then we're looking at Hollywood right
Hmm.
here. Now, I think I don't know the proper name for it, but it's some sort of assisted living. It's not like full-blown senior care. There's not nurses or anything living in it. I think there's even a chapel in the backyard. Like they're
Okay.
mobile. It's interesting.
We see a lot of this in South Florida. It's not
Hmm.
uncommon.
So hospital-wise, Memorial Hospital here, another one just a couple blocks away, a third, like it's very central. There's a
Yep.
Kohl's.
It's it's west of 95 Highway,
Hmm.
which if you're familiar with South Florida, 95 runs all the way down Florida. The west side is gonna be less desirable, obviously, than the east side of 95, just closer to the water. And you really notice a huge change between one side of the highway and the other as far as like, you know, quality. But let's get more granular and zoom in here on the
All
neighborhood.
right, here's transit.
Hmm.
So,
Where's the
all right,
property? Okay, wait. Zoom in on 822. Okay. So this is what I like to look at. A little more. Scroll up, not in. There we go. All right. So
I am trying, I'm trying. All right, so
walkable to walkable to bus stops and even quite a bit of shopping. Across the street there's like that subway that looks like a shopping center. Um, so this would fit our buy box well. It's walkable to public transit, walkable or short drive to all the shopping, hourly wage roles. Think of our demographic of tenants where they're working. Most people don't want to drive more than, a few miles to get to work. And so we know that there's a lot around here, which is great. So definitely fits the buy box in that regard.
yeah. Yeah, so let's see, the other thing, I don't know if we've seen it yet. It's the airport. Pretty close to the airport. Where is the airport on here? I think it's okay, there's North Perry, the small one. Where's the
Mhm.
big airport?
Up.
Fort Lauderdale. I moved here there we go. So what, you think 15, 20 minutes
Yeah,
depending on traffic?
it's also pretty close to the stadiums. More closer to Hard Rock Casino, which employs a lot of hourly wage workers too. And then the stadiums as well. So it's centrally located. It's probably 10 minutes from anywhere you want to be. And for that reason, I think it's good. Let's look at the street view and see what the neighborhood looks like.
All right, actually, I'm gonna give you co-host so I can prep the photos,
Okay.
and then let's let you navigate this.
What's the address?
2110 North 46th Avenue.
Just requested.
All right, should be good to go.
Okay. So like we said, this is kind of what you want to see. Tons of hourly wage jobs. I always look for the nearest supermarket too. You know, they're probably going to be walking to get groceries, bicycling. Not every resident's going to have a car, most likely. So walkability is really important. But like, look at all these shops. This is everywhere. Everything you need is here. It's the Sheridan Plaza shopping mall. So I really like this. Next thing I do is I look at the neighborhood. Is this a neighborhood that's going to be okay with co-living, right? That's what I look for. And just by glancing here, I would say yes. Looks like B minus C class neighborhood. And what I really like is it's on a busy road, 2 lane road or 4 lane road. Looks like the only thing with the 4 lane road though is no one can park on the street too. So that's something to consider, right? It's parking, street parking is probably not allowed here. But looks like you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 cars comfortably. You might have to um, coordinate parking, but I think that you could do 6 here easily. And then just given the proximity to the bus stop, not every tenant's gonna have a car. If you're not near public transit, every tenant is gonna have a car. Look, you can park on the side of the property here too. But like I was saying, if you're not near public transit, everyone's going to have a car. So you have to make sure that parking's available. But in a place like South Florida, you're going to have people that drive scooters. You're going to have people that take Uber, take the bus. Not everyone's probably going to have a car either. So I like this house a lot. Actually, this is a really good one.
All right, so before we look at photos, I'm going to pull up the floor plan. From a numbers perspective, in order for this to make sense, or to even be worth it, we need 10. We need 10 rooms. If it's nine, it kills it.
At what rate? What's the weekly rate?
I did 300.
Okay.
So what do you think about that? As on the lower end, like I looked at all the surrounding zip codes, all of it.
Yeah, I definitely think it's doable. 1,200. I mean, compared to other markets that PadSplit's in, South Florida is definitely one of the highest in terms of room rates. So I would say probably $1,100 to $1,200 a month for a room with a shared bathroom, $1,300 to $1,400 a month for a room with a private bath is kind of what we're seeing, maybe a little more. So yeah, want to see the inside of this property, who's sharing bathrooms, who's not, assuming because this was assisted living, the rooms are large. I'd be curious, are there any like efficiency units in here in this property?
All right, well, right off the bat, you're going to see some funky stuff going on. Four of the rooms, smack dab in the middle, no windows.
Okay.
So like this is not a rehab for the faint of heart.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, it's 2,800 square feet. The garage, like, all right, how about just starting at the top right? So one bedroom there.
Are
They
you
have,
sharing?
yes.
I don't see your
Here,
screen.
if you turn your screen share off,
I
it's
did.
probably letting both. All right, let me do it again. All right, so can you see now?
There we go. Yeah.
So starting at the top right, bedroom number one, then going down, smaller room, but works, bedroom number two. Potentially the garage, like we
Hmm.
did this in Port Orange, just put a hallway on the left, room one, or sorry, room three, four,
Are there
potentially.
windows in the garage?
I don't know. We'd have to
Okay.
confirm. Um, then we've got the living room right here, potentially room five, six, seven.
Hmm.
And then what do you think about just some big rectangles here, just
Yep.
for, phase one. So seven, eight, nine, 10,
Hmm.
something like that.
Yep, for sure. I mean, I think it would flow even nicer than it already does if you were to do that. Um, just put bedrooms all around the perimeter and then open up those bedrooms or utilize those central bedrooms. And just add one, two, three, four to the den. I think you could supplement those central bedrooms very easily that way. Where's
Yeah,
the front door? Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah, right here.
Any other entrances besides that one?
We have the
Two.
back.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And
All right.
then, sorry, total bathrooms. One, two, three. You got a really large one there.
Somewhere there's a half. I don't know if it's
It's
probably not
there on the
permitted. Oh, yeah,
right
right
there.
here.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Three
Yeah.
and a half.
So 3.5.
Okay.
All right. Let's pause for a second. We like the location.
I do.
We like the parking so-so, but the location justifies it.
I like the parking.
Okay.
It's got plenty of parking.
So 6 out of 10 potentially. And then 10 rooms seems reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Easily.
Any more on the floor plan, or you want to see some photos?
1 second. Sorry. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. I think you can get 10 without converting the garage too.
Okay.
So yeah, let's take a
Really
look at
just
the
just blows down the windows, huh?
right.
All right. So before we dive into the video, I'm going to show some outside photos. So it's definitely interesting looking, especially the backyard you'll see soon. Elderly care
Mm-hmm.
looks good there. This looks like Audrey's house, of the putting, stuff like that. All right, so we'd want to confirm what permits have been pulled along the way for all
Yeah,
this.
for sure.
All
There's
right, let's get.
there's a bed.
Yeah, was that a bed or generator?
I don't
Maybe
know.
both. Maybe both.
Generator.
All right, so there is some sort of external structure in one of these photos that is a chapel. We'll see it soon. I don't know if that could be something.
That's an
But,
amenity on PadSplit for sure.
all right,
Chapel included.
especially South Florida, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so decent sized lot. It's pretty crowded now that we're gonna get into the yard. So any photos that you want me to pause on, just let me know. But I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I know part of the roof does need love. I don't know how old the whole roof is, but the one room, the roof needs patching.
Okay.
Some interesting pillars. Yeah, probably this.
Mhm. Okay. So stop here. Just kind of mirroring the floor plan. This is the front entrance, right?
Hmm, yeah.
Can you swap back to the floor plan really quick? I just want to see what we're looking at. Okay, so we're looking at this front living room right here, which has one large window, and we want to put two rooms here, right?
Yeah.
All right, so go back to that picture. All right, so somehow you'd have to divide that window.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a way to do it without pulling a permit or anything even related, but it's still soundproof.
Well, if you look at that window, actually it has like a beam down the center. I wonder if you could just put
Mm,
align the wall there. I'm not a contractor, but I've seen it done where they do split a window like this between two rooms. It is possible. My next question is, you've got that doorway there into another room. Um, if you wall that off and cut off access to that room, does it have another exit point? We should
Mm,
get a 3D walkthrough. That'd be helpful.
yeah, yeah. Let's see. Might get a different angle. I think these photos do kind of jump around.
Hmm.
So several different types of flooring.
Yep.
So we'll probably keep that, right?
Hmm. Make it interesting. This is one of the bedrooms, I assume, that didn't have a window.
I don't know. I don't know.
Nice size room, closet.
So a lot of people maybe anyone watching, they're like, why would you guys even look at this? So the purchase price is in the 500s and the ARV is estimated eights, possibly nines. And then if we took the time to stabilize it, you know, turn it into a pad split, fill it, Audrey, what do you say? 10, 12, 15% premium is what
Mhm.
you say they sell for
If
above
it's
normal
cash flowing,
comps.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. If you have a cash flowing pad split, a lot of times you can resale those as a turnkey pad split to an interested investor who doesn't want to deal with, the reno and setting it up. And a lot of times those sell for, a little bit of a premium. Um, but this is going to be a full renovation, obviously.
Yeah.
Minimum, I'd say $100,000 renovation for a property like this. I mean, you're replacing everything.
Even this bathroom?
I think you could spruce it up, do a different
No, I'm just kidding. You see
vanity.
the notes on the door?
Yeah. I like it's got good bones though. I like this property a lot. Bedroom.
You do, what'd you say, full size or queens minimum?
Minimum, I would do a full. Average demographic of tenant is a 36-year-old male. So as you can imagine, twin beds don't do as well. I think
Yeah.
you don't want to do anything larger than a queen though, because that invites guests. So
Yeah.
I'd keep it full or queen. I think full works best.
Very interesting, all the different styles, floors, wallpaper.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. But this is obviously their kitchen dining area. Keep in mind, you don't need, like, this is going to be a 10-bedroom property potentially. You don't need a 10-person table. You actually only need a couple of chairs because, as you can imagine, they're never all going to be sitting down together having a meal. They all have different schedules. I think you'd be surprised how little the kitchen actually gets utilized in a co-living house. So you want to think more about the flow of the property. We've got 10 people living here, size of the bedrooms, and how we stage and set up the bedrooms as well.
Thinking mini fridge instead of two.
Definitely. I think the two most important add-ons outside of our requirements are going to be the mini fridge and a desk in each room.
Oh, look at that. Microwave toaster oven in the bathroom.
Kitchenette, yeah. Nice size bedrooms. Yeah, these are definitely the bedrooms that don't have the windows. I think you want to just remember that with PadSplit, we're already kind of testing zoning laws, right? We're already kind of pushing the envelope. So having rooms within the house that aren't technically legal is just only adding further risk. So I say to steer clear. Every room should have egress. So either a door or a window to exit the property in case of emergency. Especially this place being a assisted living home, I assume there were elderly people living here. If there was a fire, these people can't get out of these bedrooms.
Imagine having that light in your room.
Fluorescent lighting.
All right, so this is definitely one where permits are going to need to be pulled.
Yeah. And I'd be curious to see what permits have been pulled on this property.
Yeah, man.
Nice size rooms though. What's this total square footage?
I believe 28.
Okay. It just keeps going and going.
Yeah. And the variety just keeps expanding. The
It
furniture,
does.
the styles, the decades.
Very common in South Florida to see additions added, and a lot of people have added on without pulling permits. So that's definitely going to be something you're going to look at.
All right. This is the back. Yes. Okay. New window.
Bulletproof windows.
Yeah. A dresser in the gazebo.
Okay. Got a couple of back entrances there, which I like. Functionality is very important too. If we're gonna have 10 people living here, um, multiple access entry points to the property, I think help the flow. Um,
Look at that AC work.
ah, yikes. Did we
All right.
find
This is,
laundry? Did we see laundry in the house? Is it outside?
uh, I don't know. May not have seen it yet. Is that an AC unit? Is this a little, what's in the back there?
Don't know. There's a couple different structures though. What's the other
Yeah.
structure?
No. There's probably a bunker too.
This is a compound. I like it though. I like it feels very private as well.
All right. This should help. The roof doesn't look horrible.
No, it doesn't.
3 different roofs.
Hmm.
Okay. Right. Mhm. This would be a good one to document, huh?
This is funny.
All right, let's
Trying
get
to find the
some.
history on this house.
You see, I think there's just a couple handful of photos left. I'm guessing, yeah, there's no way insurance would cover this right now.
Mm-mm. It's a little third world, right? It's a little third world currently.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna show a couple more videos, photos, and then I just want to show you the numbers, what I see so far. So the ARV, still digging into it. The wholesaler claims 925. There's comps and the nines. These are ones they provided,
Yeah.
so they are biased, of course.
Hmm.
Um, Comps I've seen those so far range from eights to nines. depending on like how extensive, like how much love was put into it. This is a room. Okay.
There's laundry.
Industrial. Oh, okay. Yeah. Commercial refrigerator and laundry. All
This
right.
place get
Last
shut
one.
down or what happened?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find
Okay.
out what the last, you would think, right?
Yeah.
It'd take one accident to get shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So potentially, depending on the level of the rehab, the purchase price, and then the ARV, this one is in the realm of possibly on the refi pulling the money back out, potentially.
Okay.
Like hypothetically, buy it at 500,
Mm-hmm.
throw, let's call it 150 in, and then the ARV though is 9. So depending on what that LTV is, it, holding costs,
Mm-hmm.
furniture,
Mm-hmm.
it could be one where maybe no money's left in, maybe 50 grand's left in. And then I'll pull the numbers up here. Here's what I see at the moment. So property taxes there are nuts on
Mm-hmm.
this is like almost 20 grand.
Okay.
So it did influence the PITI a good amount, just the property taxes alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I use just starting here, 300 per week. Are we sticking with that? Or what do you?
I'd do 280.
All right, 280.
Let's just see.
280,
We do
10
see,
rooms.
sorry, we do see a little seasonality in Florida. So let's see what 280 does.
All right, 280, 10 rooms, about 12
How many
thousand per month.
how many private baths are we gonna have? Zero.
I just assumed none
Okay.
on this one. So because of the taxes, here's the PITI, and I just use this link, this bank rate.
Okay.
So anyone that wants this calculator, it's just going to be in the description. And then these are just some ballparks I put just to get an idea. Let's see, what's called. So in short, this is where we're at. That's the cash flow at 280, 1,000 bucks a month.
Okay. It's not bad.
So if you had no money left in it, especially
280 being worst case scenario too, by the way. And then what about vacancy? What are you doing? 10%?
10%,
Okay.
yeah, let's see that three,
Yeah.
just for fun.
We could deck the rooms out and definitely get 300. I just like to be ultra
Oh,
conservative. But this looks obviously good.
so 1,500 per month. So if $100,000 is tied up in the deal, it's 18% cash on cash.
Hmm.
And then one last thing, if only 50, so that's what caught my eye originally was potentially not having any money or much money left in the deal when it's all said and done, and it cash
Okay.
flows maybe 1,500 a month.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, let's see. Couple minutes left. What are your concluding thoughts? Or do you want to recap?
I really like the deal. What did you assume for rehab costs? Just curious.
Um, I haven't, I mean, I found it yesterday. So my
Okay.
friend, the friend that's potentially buying it, He told me by the end of today, he's going to have his own personal, like virtual scope of work and budget. So I'm going to be curious what he ends up doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he shoots that number over, I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah, I like the deal a lot. LD said something yesterday that I really liked too. It's like, you know
He's
what I
wild
mean?
card. You never know what he's going to say. I
Yeah,
love
but
that.
he basically was like, look, like it should, like, what does this do at 7, 8 rooms? If you need that
Yeah.
10th room in order for the deal to work, it's a little risky, but I think this deal probably works at 8, right? 8 or 9, it probably breaks even.
Let's take a look.
I like the layout of the property. I like the location. We actually have several over there that do very well. Um, in terms of buy box, it kind of fits perfectly.
So 8 is basically break even.
Break even. Yeah.
And to highlight too, this is it's also putting a $500 a month in reserves.
Yep. I feel like it's a
So
strong deal. What do you think?
yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty decent unless there's some crazy curveball that we don't know yet. I mean, if you only have 50K tied up in the deal, like
Yeah.
closing costs, refi fees, and all that,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
or he might just buy it, rehab it, and sell it
Yeah.
at a premium,
Mm-hmm.
then it could be a triple digit flip,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. All right, out of 100, what do you rank it?
Oh, so I just want to be clear. This depends on the investor, right? Who's looking at this deal. I definitely would not take on a project like this unless you had experience with renovations. But in terms of buy box and bookability and appreciation potential, I would say, but then also considering the time and effort it's going to take to get it to rent ready, I would say out of 100, 85. 80, 85 for an
Okay.
experienced
Yeah,
flipper or an investor. What do you think? What's your rating?
I'd say pretty similar. I was thinking high 80s,
Yeah.
more so just based on the numbers. Not so
Yeah.
much. It is a big deal. Like it's not a
Hmm.
gentle deal.
Hmm.
So, all right, guys, we might do another video to follow up on this if they end up buying it. But check out the links
Oh,
if you want
yeah.
to work with Audrey directly. There's going to be a link in the description as well. Thank you.
Thanks.